If your content isn't converting views into streams, you need to change your strategy, because there are two types of content every artist needs to release music properly. And that is storytelling content to build emotional connection and traffic driving content to push fans to Spotify. And if what you're creating isn't fulfilling one of those two buckets, it's a waste of time, energy, and resources. And truthfully, the content that works best for me as a social media strategist is what visually reflects the meaning of your song. And so if your song is about heartbreak, about intimacy, about empowerment, your visuals have to feel like that and look like that as well. And that's what moves people to actually go and listen. And I feel like I can talk on this because I've built campaigns that have hit over 25 million Spotify streams for artists like Ego LMA, Kelly Lee, Jessica Domingo, Cherry V, and so many more. And even for an artist like Saloni, I helped her reach 250,000 streams across 2 or 3 singles before her debut EP even dropped. And that was through writing culturally relevant POV headlines that spoke directly to her audience. And so South Asian women raised in the UK but navigating two cultures, like two expectations and finding their voice, that narrative spoke to them. And every reel, every caption, every lyric visual used that tone of voice. And with that clarity, she grew. She already had dope music, she already had attention, but I managed to harness that attention and make it fly. And so you don't need to chase virality, guys, to drive streams. What you need is content that aligns with the soul of your song. And most artists, they're just lip syncing in the street. They stand on the road, outside the studio, outside their house, and it looks trendy, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't tell a story. It doesn't pull anyone into your world. And if you're not building a world, it's hard to build momentum. And so let me break this down for you, right? The problem is that you're just ticking the box. I made some content. You're posting it because you think that you have to. There's no emotion. There's no introspection. And so the posts just don't stick. Your streams don't grow and the campaign kind of just fizzles out. But actually what you do is you build story first content that actually reflects the meaning of your track. So for example, I have a client called Sani. He's a rock artist. His song is about matching with someone on Tinder and they turned out to be batshit crazy. And so we leaned into that narrative and he made content about gaslighting, content about being over the top crazy. And he talked about these hilarious skits that he did, these really funny POV captions that sparked conversations. And he only just dropped the full song and he had 3 radio premieres, 2 support gigs, DMs from fans asking when the song would be out. He hit 10,000 plays in 24 hours on the music video, and he even got recognized in the supermarket. And it was all because people bought into the story before the release date. And so there was hype in his community before the record even dropped. And now in post-marketing, it's about taking that attention and sending people to go and listen. Like they knew it was coming, they knew it was out, but now they haven't added it to their library yet. And so this is the type of campaign that gets traction before the chorus even drops. And so what I want you to do is to start by identifying what your song is really about. Not just the genre, not just like the overarching concept, but deep. Deep into your song, into your concept, into your meaning of every lyric. I want you to then scroll through all the reels you can find from artists like you and bookmark like 50 of them. Content that you can create with just a tripod and your voice. And I want you to just literally book an entire weekend out and try and create that content. If you want to save yourself the work, you can have my viral content ideas database. You can grab it down below in the description. It's part of the Spotify 100K Hitmaker system. It's a course and a content strategy built to grow your catalog to 100,000 monthly listeners. And if you want to go faster, you can go and get that and have it do the idea research for you. You can filter by all the videos in a car, all the videos on a beach, all the videos for pre-marketing, all the videos for a humorous style. And you can literally extract that data, put it into a shoot day itinerary, and make your workflow faster. And so however you want to build your campaign, whether it's DIY or with my help, remember this. You are not just posting content. You're building your universe, one in which you can make people feel what your song is about. And when you do that, literally, you've got them in your corner. You can keep hitting them with more music that unpacks similar emotions, and they're going to always be on your side. If you want to hear more about how I work with artists, definitely watch this video next, showing how I took artists like Saloni and others to 50,000 streams per song, and the exact step-by-step process about working with me, filming your content, shooting your content, editing your content, running your ads, and more. I have different levels of ways that I work with artists, and I'd love to tell you more.